Hey there friends, welcome to the vid. I hope you are doing really good today. And in this video, I'm going to talk about an easy and quick mindset shift that you can do to help you with your recovery. And for those of you who are new to the channel, then welcome. My name is Dan and I help people recover from anxiety and DPDR. And for those of you who are subscribers, welcome back. When it comes to recovery from DPDR, it can feel really overwhelming because there are so many horrible, scary symptoms that you're going through and you're not quite sure what to do. And even if maybe you are a little bit sure about what to do, you've perhaps tried things and they haven't really worked for you, or maybe they have worked, but it's only worked short term. And this can be a real hindrance because it slowly sort of grinds you down. And in the end, you start to think, well, how can I actually recover from this? What do I actually do? And really, recovery is all about changing behaviors and sort of changing your mindset around it. One of the biggest things to help with recovery is a mindset shift. And that can feel really overwhelming because you can feel that perhaps the symptoms are too strong and you're just like, it doesn't matter what I do, I just feel scared. The symptoms are so overwhelming and the fear is so big that I just don't know what to do in that situation. And a lot of time when people are going through this and wanting to know how to get out of it, they sort of do two things. The first thing is they sort of, right at the beginning, they question why has this happened to me? Why is everyone else able to recover and I'm not? Why can people just get on with their lives and I can't seem to do that? And the second thing is a fixation on their symptoms. And I know that you watching this right now are probably fixating on them, and that's pretty normal, I think, to do that. They're right there in your face and they're having a big impact on your life. But the thing is that with these two things, the fixating on the symptoms and asking why, that is not a good mindset, or it's not a helpful mindset that's going to be able to allow you breathing space to start thinking about the things which are going to be helpful to you. And so what things are going to be helpful to you? Well, it's a really, really simple thing. You turn the question from why to how. So what I mean by that is, instead of saying, why has this happened to me? You can say, how do I get out of that? And you might be thinking, well, I've asked that myself a million times and I don't know what to do. Maybe you've just looked at too many things, you've got too many different pieces of advice, and now, you're sort of a bit paralyzed with it. But if you go back to the question of how can I move on and how can I recover from this? Even if you don't know right now specifically what it is that you need to do or what you have to do, the very act of changing your mind to start focusing on that and asking that question rather than asking the why question is going to start to make things slowly more clearer for you. It's going to put your focus on something which isn't your symptoms. And the reason it does this is because it makes it proactive. But when you do start to ask the question of how, like how do I recover? How can I identify the habits that are not helping me right now? How can I identify perhaps the things that I'm thinking too negatively? How can I identify when I'm actually catastrophizing or not? Even if you don't actually know right now how to do that, you're planting that seed in your mind to actively seek out that information. And so what that really means is that moving forward, when you are focusing on that, you're much more likely to see those answers in the things that you do and in the things that you read and watch, which is slowly going to start to answer those questions for you. And when you do start to question and look at the world this way with this curiosity lens, rather than focusing on perhaps trying to get answers to questions that there are no answers to, or you're never really going to be able to find a useful answer, then it is going to allow the doors to open for that progress, and you are going to be able to start to move. And the really good thing about this is that once you do start to do that, then it's going to be tremendously motivating for you, and you're going to start to have hope for the future for yourself again. And I know this because it happened to me, and I've seen it dozens and dozens and dozens of times with other people when they're going through that recovery. saying expressions like, I don't feel as scared anymore. I feel more confident about the future. I feel more confident about what I've got to do. I can finally see light at the end of the tunnel. And it all began with the mindset shift of, instead of asking, why has this happened? Why this? And all those other things, to start asking how. If you feel that you can't do this by yourself, or you need support, you need expert advice, a guiding hand, and experience, backing you and on your side, then get in touch with me and we can have a chat about your situation, and I can tell you how I help people and everything to do with the coaching program that I've got. The link for that is down in the description. And so, my friends, continue to be brave, and I'm here to tell you that you are going to get through this. A lot of people before you have, and you are going to be able to too. And so until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.